Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. In the last episode, we began our quest line again on the Thieves Guild critical error in human speech. Need oil. Okay. As I was trying to say, I don't know what came over me, we began on the Thieves Guild quest line again, and we're doing a pretty interesting one here. I actually like this quest a lot. Lost Histories. It seems that the butler, Grohlvana, is hiring up at Castle Skingrad. Penetrating the castle would be much easier if I had that job. We're trying to get into the prison. We could just have ourselves arrested, but that's no fun. Why don't we do the interesting way and actually work for Castle Skingrad? So we need to talk to this guy. You know what? I never even made the joke of Castle Skin Tag, right? But that's because up until recently, I didn't realize what a skin tag even was. I had always heard about these things, but then I've been watching Djibouti dubs recently. They make amazing videos, and they had a skin tag dub, and it was disgusting. I couldn't even watch it, but I did anyways because I love their videos so much. And yeah, so every now and then we'll pull out a Castle Skin Tag, you know? So look forward to that little jape, ladies and gents.
Sorry, you want me? I'm Grohlvana, the Count's butler.
You're exactly who I want, big boy. I need to work in Castle Skingrad. Or Skin Tag, as I like to call it.
I need someone to slop food to the prisoners. I'll pay you 2 gold a week, plus half a loaf of bread and a glass of mead each day.
2 whole gold a week?
Having trouble hiring these days. So if you want the job, it's yours.
I do want that job. Yes, I'll take the job.
You will? I mean, good. Mind your manners in the castle. Stay out of Count Hasildur's quarters, and don't let me catch you in the wine cellar.
Well, I won't let you catch me.
The jail guards in the dungeon will unlock the cell block door if you ask them. Feed the prisoners once a day. I don't care when.
Okay, and what if, just hypothetically, I wanted to buy a house in town?
This is not something I would tell the likes of you.
Oh, well, that's not nice. Come on, man, you just hired me, but okay, I get it.
Get back to work.
Yeah, alright. Well, I'm looking forward to my 2 gold, so don't think about stimping me, okay? Alright, we are now officially working at Castle Skin Tag. I don't even like, honestly, I don't even like making that joke because a skin tag is disgusting, and I'm just glad that I'm lucky enough to never have one protruding from my body. But if I did, I'd buy that thing that was on Djibouti dubs, whatever weird infomercial item that you could just pinch them off. Okay, remember me? I am now a hired man.
What do you want, slop drudge?
That's our official title. Yeah, we may be the listener of the Dark Brotherhood, but nothing can compare to Slop Drudge. Open the door! Man, if there ever was a word that called for a Cockney accent, or if there ever was a sentence, open the door! I'm the Slop Drudge!
They ought to just give you guys a key, but no. I gotta keep locking and unlocking the door for the slop drudges. Follow me.
This guy is really, he has a bad temperament, you know? I get it, though. I mean, he has to sit there all day. He's got, what is that? He's only got garlic and a couple of ales to consume. Yeah, that's pretty depressing. Okay, who do we have here?
You must be the new slop drudge.
That's me.
Are you here to rescue me?
Huh, we have an interesting choice here. Would Dar'Vesh rescue this person? I forget what the overall goal of this quest is. What are we even trying to do? I know we're trying to break into prison. Who gave us this quest script? Jeez, why am I forgetting completely what we're doing here? What am I... okay, I'm going to have to take a look at the journal. But just to get more information, I guess. Yes, I'll rescue you.
Just unlock the door. A couple of hours after you're gone, it'll be quiet again, and I can sneak out.
Theranis, that does ring a bell. What were we trying to do here? Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're looking for the... Okay, duh, we're looking for the book. Yeah, we're looking for the lost thief Theranis. He was sent to steal a book entitled Lost Histories of Tamriel from the wizard in Castle Skingrad. My job is to recover the book, Skriva, Doesn't care if Theranos delivers it to her or I do. I'm getting 400 gold coins either
Good
way.
day.
Right, so is there anybody else here that we can talk to? Now that's interesting, isn't it? There's blood leading to clearly a fake door. And also there's blood next to the candle. And I'm trying to remember at this point. I'm gonna cough. Don't be alarmed. And I'm going to snuffle in. Clear out my face so I can talk better. Yeah, I don't remember if we've dealt with this before, but you can see we've got a strange candle here with blood clearly leading us to it. Now, I don't know if this is spoiling something, but we are pretty perceptive here, aren't we? What is going on here? Okay, let's hold off on this just for... Dang it, I really wanted there to not be a turn handle right over here, because that was cool. I was not planning to get locked in there. Yeah, let's hold off on that for one
Salute.
second.
Welcome. Yes?
Tell me about Theranos.
You mean the thief? He was in the big cell with that Argonian. They were always whispering to each other. The Pale Lady took him days ago.
Okay, I figured it had to deal with this quest, but I thought it might have been cool if we were able to get a jump start on it. But no, tell me about the Pale Lady.
Every few days, she comes for one of us. Some return, some don't. Those that are taken 3 times never return. This was Theranos' 3rd time.
Well, that's not good. Where does she take them?
I don't know. She took the Argonian less than an hour ago, though. He put up quite a struggle. He was bleeding all over the place.
Now that's good. Now let's see how much they tell us in her journal.
Don't let the guards catch you.
The only prisoner in Castle Skingrad's jail is Larthjar. He told me that the Pale Lady, whoever she is, took Theranos days ago. I don't like the sound of that. There was an Argonian prisoner in the same cell as Theranos. Apparently, he was also taken by the Pale Lady just a couple of hours ago. The Argonian put up quite a struggle and was bleeding. It's the only clue I've got right now. I'd better follow it. So they kind of ham-fisted a little bit. You know, I'm down for a little bit more of ambiguity, because I'm playing Divinity Original Sin 2 right now, and if you guys ever want to see a playthrough of that, because we're doing a stream-exclusive playthrough, definitely check the stream, because it's a blind playthrough, and it is quite fun. But one thing I don't like about it is that it is very ambiguous when it comes to trying to figure out what you're supposed to do in a quest. But that's a story for another time. Either way, clearly we need to find the blood. Our only question is, do we leave Lothjar locked up? I think so. Dar'Vesh is not an empathetic kitty. No, unfortunately, he's quite mean. So I think we leave Lothjar locked up, even though he helped us. Now, let's follow the blood trail, shall we? What are we using? The Blade of Woe? Looks like it to me. Well, a skeleton, first off. Wonderful. And 3 lockpicks, which means, is this going to be locked? No. I was going to say, that's kind of a little ham-fisted as well if they give us 3 lockpicks right in front of a locked door that we need to get through. Okay, so we're on the lookout for a lady named the Pale Lady. We're still following the blood. This is clearly some sort of... What the heck? Oh, okay. We're still following the blood. I was like, no way did I actually head back to where we started, right? So we've got 3. I don't know what you would call these. We're clearly in a cellar. And he said, don't let me catch you in the wine cellar. So we have to be careful here. I'm not sure what these are called. Casks, right? But one of them is a little more bloody than the other. Oh. But it's the middle one. Well, alright. That's quite disappointing. But we're still following the blood trail. And that looks like a Pale Lady to me. Now, I happen to know that the Pale Lady just attacks us on sight, so I'm going to go ahead and loose an arrow. Even if you walk up to her, she does not begin talking to you, so don't worry. We're not missing out on any dialogue. And also, my perception is at an 8 right now, so I also see a dead body back there. That's not good. That might be Theranos, because that's not an Argonian. Anyways, let's hope to kill this lady in one hit. And we did it. Hell yeah. That's actually surprising because from what I remember, the Pale Lady is pretty strong. What do you have? Elven Dagger, I'll take that. Fancy Clothes, Secret Cell Key, Skingrad Castle Key. Not much else there. And unfortunately, this is in fact Theranos. Theranos is dead. I found his body in the secret chamber with Amusei and the Pale Lady. Well, way to spoil it, quest journal. And what does he have? 10 gold, but no book. Unfortunately, we don't care too much about Theranos. We're looking mainly for that book. Also, take a look at this little, graphical error here. You can see that the barrel's supposed to go straight down, but they've sort of meshed two textures together, or two little pieces of the barrel together. And our sneak increased, which means there's still a live person in here, and it's Amusei. Remember Amusei way back from the beginning of the Thieves Guild? Yeah, he's alive. Take a look at that. We can save him. I wonder if we can ruin him, though, too. Tongs. I think we're mainly looking for calipers. I don't think the tongs matter too much. And human blood, which if you put 2 and 2 together, why is this lady so pale? Well, she's a vampire. You can see by the cheekbones.
We need to get to safety.
Tell me about the lost histories of Tamriel.
If that's Theranos' treasure, I know where it is. But I'm not telling you anything until we're out of here. Get me out of the castle. As soon as we are out of sight of the castle's main gate, I'll tell you.
Dang it, I wanted that to remain lit up so that we could convince him to tell us, and then we could leave him in here to rot, which is truly sadistic and cruel, but I kind of like Dar'Vesh being truly sadistic and cool.
That would be me. I am so glad you are here to save me from the vampire. Those Cretan Skingrad guards caught me stealing a fish and locked me up. You have saved my life again. You are a true friend. I will not forget this. I've decided to join the Thieves Guild. No more jails for me.
No, good job. Good job, Amusei. What about Theranos?
Theranos? How do you know about him? He was my cellmate. At least until the Pale Lady took him away.
Did he ever mention a book?
No, but he did give me a message about a treasure to deliver to the Thieves Guild if I was ever to get out. After the first time Theranos was taken by the Pale Lady, he knew he was going to die. Get me out of the castle, and I'll give you his message.
I mean, you were taken by the Pale Lady, and you didn't die. Who was the Pale Lady?
Filthy vampire. She took my cellmate, Theranos, a few days ago. If it hadn't been for you, I would have been next.
Well, no problem, buddy. What about rumors? This is a great time to talk about rumors.
I saw Agnete out drinking late last night. It's no wonder they call her the Pickled. She sure can repair armor, though.
How does that make sense, though? Because the pickling process requires vinegar, you silly lizard, you.
Let's go.
Okay, so Ancient Portcullis, which is a term I learned when I was playing a D&D campaign, and the Dungeon Master used Portcullis, and I was like, well, what is that? And then she told me it was something like this. Door opened with secret cell key. Okay, you say, well, you're not in the Thieves Guild, and I am, so let me teach you a thing or two about sneaking. Don't get caught, and stay behind me. Let's go, buddy. Also, I sneak really fast, just so you know. This quest always reminds me of a quest in Morrowind, and I know some of you are thinking, oh, Skyrim, because there's a Pale Lady quest in Skyrim, too. No, more so in Morrowind, because... Let's see, where are we going? Let's go this way. Because in Morrowind, I swear, there's a quest where you have to break into a castle, or maybe a Dunmer house, like a great house. Oh, shoot, there's that guy. Okay, I think we're in the clear right now, though. I don't think we can actually be caught. I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, you have to sneak out with an Argonian in that quest as well. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, let me know. Because I think at some point you come out behind a banner of the house. I don't remember which Dark Elf house it was. But I believe, yeah, you come out behind a banner. And then you can sort of peek out of the banner and figure out when you should make your escape. And I just remember it was a fun quest. Okay, well, let's not head back into the dungeon, Amuse. What do you think about that? Let's go down here, and also let's see how great your AI is. Oh, not bad. Okay, good job. Well, we made it to the West Weald, Amuse. You better hold up your part of the bargain, or I will kill you. Shoot an arrow into your face. Or do we need to keep moving? Suppose we need to keep moving. This bridge is so iconic in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. It's one of the main architectural things that I remember from playing this game. You just come out to this bridge quite a few times. You say you still behind me? Oh, you're breaking into a run. Okay, let's do it. Looks like our quest marker is right in front of us, so he should tell us in a second here. Amuse and I escaped from Castle Skingrad. Let's see if he will keep his word and tell me about the book.
Anything for my savior.
Anything, huh? Tell me about the lost histories of Tamriel.
He told me to give this message to any member of the Thieves Guild that asked about him or a book. Look under the bush near the well behind the Restoral's house. I was going to take it for myself, but I owe you a great debt. You should take it.
Now, were this Dar'Vesh, he would have lied and stolen the book for himself. And that's why I wish this game, Oblivion, if I had one big complaint about it, other than the other complaints that you guys know very well that I have about this game, it would be that, add more choices. This game really suffers when it comes to making choices. From what I remember, as you can see, there hasn't really been too many things that we've been able to decide on. So one of the cool things would have been able to, for instance, keep Roromir's Ice Staff, or find a way to forge it, or something like that. But, alas, we were unable to.
Safe journey.
To you as well, Amuse. To think that I would have kept you locked in that cell just for the shits and giggles. But, you did right by me, and I appreciate it. Goodbye, Lizard Man. Goodbye. Okay, Amuse was grateful for being saved from the Pale Lady, and told me where to find the book. It is under a bush behind Nera Starl's house, near a well. Which is just an awful way to pronounce that name, and I do apologize, especially if you're watching this near a Starl. Nerestarel? It's probably something like that. Hello, guards. Definitely not up to anything illegal. Do not worry. And where is this bush? Ah, well, that's a pretty shitty place to hide something that's this valuable. Right out in... look at this. Hey, say I'm a guard on patrol, right? Like that one right here. Huh. Okay, well, have you heard about the mud crabs? Yeah, they've been crazy. What about the high elves? Have you... Oh, what's that? A big book over there, right in plain sight? The Lost Histories of Tamriel, eh? That sounds interesting. This is probably really long and boring, so if you guys would like to read this... Oh, never mind. No, it's not. It's only 2 pages. So, in an earlier volume, I discussed the vagaries and influences of the Adric prophecies, more commonly known as the Elder Scrolls. Readers wanting to know the history behind the highly inappropriate appellation Adric can refer to chapters 23 to 27 through 27 of my previous work for a full explanation, as well as the incompetencies of my good comrade Theron of Mournhold, who named them thus. The influences of the archivally historic Elder Scrolls cannot be understated. Once a prophecy contained in an Elder Scroll is enacted in Tamriel, the text of the parchment becomes fixed. All readers ingest the same divine message. It becomes a historical document declaring the unequivocal truth of a past event. Scholars, even those as dim-witted as Theron of Mournhold, cannot argue the bias of the writer, like he has with my earlier works. Not even magic can affect the word written upon those ancient pages. I have the lost histories of Tamriel. Now all I have to do is return it to Scriva in Breville. So, Breville is right about here. And we get to see my favorite kitty. She may not be the prettiest, but I do admire her tenacity in her job. Now, where are you, Scriva? right here. It's probably too... Oh, it's not too early. Well, that's excellent. Oh, you're upstairs, huh?
We meet again.
We do indeed, my sweet.
You have found Theranos and the lost histories of Tamriel?
Theranos, no. The book, yes.
Theranos is dead? I grieve for him, but at least you have the book. The Grey Fox has sought this book for many years. You have earned the reward. Here is your payment.
400 gold, pretty low. Lost histories of Tamriel removed. Fee to get rid of bounty, 0 gold. That's good to hear. Thieves Guild special jobs.
Hieronymus Lex must be eliminated once and for all. The Grey Fox has asked that you do this personally. It is a most delicate matter.
There's nothing I've wanted more, Scriva, other than you. What is the plan?
Countess Umbranox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard. The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates. The Grey Fox wants this list replaced with one that highly recommends Hieronymus Lex. From Anvil, he can do little harm to the guild.
Where is the letter?
The letter is currently in Steward Dar'Vesh's desk. She has lied to Lady Umbranox, telling her that the letter has yet to arrive.
Why not just kill Lex? Because we're not the Dark Brotherhood, Dar'Vesh. Come on, haven't you been paying attention?
We are thieves, not murderers. That is the province of the Dark Brotherhood.
Yup, I would know.
For reasons unknown to this one, the Grey Fox has extended his protection to the Umbranox family, and Lady Umbranox in particular. While Lex is a problem for the guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbranox.
See, if this were a Game of Thrones book, George R.R. Martin would have written something like 2 birds with 1 stone, but he would have given a more accurate metaphor to this world, so she would have said 2 scamps with 1 rock or something like that. And that's what I really love about the Game of Thrones books, is that he constantly takes real-life phrases and turns them into a Westerosi version. It's really cool. How do I forge the letter?
You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Breville. With the forged letter in hand, sneak into the Legion commander's office in the Imperial City prison and seal it with his seal. Dar'Vesh cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter to Lady Umbranox in person. Will you accept this commission?
Sounds fun. It shall be done.
That is good. Remember, this is a mission of stealth, not blood. Your payment will be higher than normal to cover the expense of the forgery.
See, again, a great opportunity to somehow get around buying the forgery. Like maybe persuading the guy to do it for free, or finding blackmail on him to make him do it for free. Something like that, and then you get to keep the bonus gold. Would have been a cool little, thing to add.
Shadow hide the hunter.
Yeah, hopefully for not too long. Enjoy your, Yeah, I know I reached my goal. What were you eating there? Can I have one? What is that? Oh, some sort of magical bread that just disappears. Well, anyway, Scriva, I'll get on it. Think of me, okay? Goodbye, my kitty. Alrighty, looks like we are off to Anvil, I believe. Do we start there? Looks like we do. So we're looking for a forger, someone that can forge a letter. Is that called a forger? Not exactly sure. And we're also looking for Umbranox's general area so that we can steal the letter. Now let's see. What do we need first? First, I steal the letter from Steward Dar'Vesh's desk in Castle Anvil. Then I get a forgery made. I have to find and pay for my own forger, then seal it with the Imperial Watch seal from the Legion Commander's desk in the Imperial City. Dar'Vesh cannot be trusted to deliver the letter. I must personally deliver the forged letter to Countess Umbranox of Anvil. I will be paid 500 gold plus the cost of the forgery. So, why do we have all of these quest markers right out in the open? Probably because, once again, it's leading to a beggar. Although, what would we need a beggar for? Because we don't need to find a forger until later. Where is this taking me? Anvil Castle Gate. I guess it's taking me to a person. And then what is this? There's like a place right next to me. That's leading me outside of the city. I don't really know why. Okay, we'll go to the green one first because the green one is obviously out in the open. And unless it's a beggar, I don't know what this would be, because all we need to do is find the letter, which should be in a specific spot, and that looks like a beggar to me.
Me children will thank you for your help.
Yeah, I don't think you have children, buddy. Dar'Vesh's office.
To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though.
I don't know what Bethesda's thought
However,
process was with
I'll
these
tell you
beggars.
for free that there are many secrets in that castle.
There's a voice
There are
change.
secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith.
All right, the blacksmith, but of course. And what about this Anvil Chapel attack?
It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city. Nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me.
And what about this prophet?
Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. Blessings of Standar upon ye.
Yeah, I hope your voice works out, buddy. So there's the prophet that everybody refers to, which, again, deals with a DLC.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished.
Oh, that's interesting. We can inquire about Dar'Vesh's office with a guard. Huh.
Looking for the steward, are you? Her office is in the private chambers, but she's not there much. You can find her in the audience chamber in the mornings. She dines with the Countess from evening's 8th bell until midnight.
This is the nicest guard we've ever come across. Wow, thank you, buddy.
Leave me alone.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't last too long, did it? Okay, so we're looking for the blacksmith, according to the beggar, which shouldn't be too hard to find. Now, there is the castle. Anvil is laid out in such an odd way, but I like it. It's a lot different from every other town. They could have just made it the same as every other one. Can we spot a quick Nern root, huh? Quick Nern root for Papa? Pop gets a Nern root, please? Just one little Nern root? Maybe? Come on. Maybe one little Nern root for Pop? No Nern root, huh? Fine. Whatever. I don't care. No, it's okay. Whatever. No, I don't care. I really don't care. No, it doesn't matter to me. Never mind. I just saw one. Oh, don't die. Oh, that really hurt. Yep, I spotted a Nern root. Pop does... Oh, for fuck's sake. Get back in the water, Dar'Vesh. You need to learn how to exit water, man. It's not that hard. Come on. Come on. Come on. And yoink. Okay. As a lot of people were saying in the comments section... Well, actually, I'm not going to spoil it. I was going to say something about Nern root, but I will keep it to myself. Also, Gate to Oblivion up there. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, it's doing this thing to me where it's telling me to go somewhere else. It's telling me to go that way. However, Castle Anvil is right here. So let's just head inside. I do believe this is where we actually need to go. And our quest marker is just flat out lying to us, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Anvil Castle, although shouldn't it be called Castle Anvil? And it's quite appropriate that it is called the Anvil Castle, or Castle Anvil, because we're looking for the blacksmith, who of course utilizes an anvil. This meme's not old. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. In the next one, we will talk to that man right there and get some info on our quest. Thanks for watching again, and I will see you there. Bye-bye.